Let's go straight to some points, the good points. Let's say you has like a fight before that maybe if you have a chance to go back, you didn't stop that fast, or that situation happened to you before, you know what I'm talking about?
You know, being an official is difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It really is, because there's never, you know, you always try to, we're human, we do the best we can.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think for the most part, I usually will let the fight go so long as a fighter can intelligently defend himself. But to pinpoint a fight that I can say, I should have stopped it sooner, I should have stopped this later, you know what, I really can't give that answer. I think I do the best I can, and when I walk away from a fight, I think I feel like I did the best job I could in giving both fighters an opportunity to handle it in there without me being the arbitrator that makes that decision for them. So best job we can.
I can tell you, because we've worked on a number of shows together where I was cage side commentating play-by-play and you were officiating the fights, and I've seen a lot of fights before when it very easily could have been prematurely stopped, or someone was getting just hammered and should be stopped, and it could have been wrongfully let go. And this is not, again, because I know you, I've never seen you make the wrong call, let it go too long or stop it too short. I think I always watch, and you always give it what feels to be like a fair shake to let it finish out on its own or not.
Right.
And I think that reputation follows you in the sport. I think, you know, people know when somebody has a lot of premature stoppages, they're like, oh, that guy, yeah.
That's actually a compliment, and I thank you for that. But you know, fighters are going to fight. That's their job. That's what they're paid to do. They got to put food on the table for their families, and you got to let them handle their business while they're in the cage or in the ring. And being an individual who goes in there to stop something prematurely, I mean, I understand every circumstance is different. I tend to try to let it play out so long as they can defend themselves intelligibly. If they can do that, then you know what, then you let it go.
And how about when the fighter doesn't like the decision and then they try to be tough on you?
For the most part.
You mean like if a stoppage, if you stop the fight
stop
and they don't agree with the stoppage,
they don't agree, they think, oh, I didn't stop, I didn't tap, or something like that, and then they try to, you know, be tough on you.
You know what, I can't specifically pinpoint a situation where a fighter's been really like upset at me for the most part. I mean, I'm sure they have been in the past, maybe like, oh, in retrospect, they look back and say, hey, a ref could have let it go or this or that. But for the most part, fighters, they're really respectful for the most part. They really are.
The most part.
And you get to know them, and you get to know them personally because you're involved in them. So you know them for so long and in different camps. So they're really respectful in the MMA community. And if there's an issue, most of the fighters know me now that they'll talk to me on the side if they don't appreciate something I did, or they'll take it to the commission.
Real quick, because we have less than a minute left. 2 favorite fighters, if you had to pick 2.
2 of my favorite fighters of all time would have to be, hands down, Randy Couture. He's the All-American man. Yep. He's awesome. I got a lot of respect for Randy Couture. And number 2 would be Charlie Valencia. I think what Charlie Valencia has done, he has definitely opened the door, and he's the godfather of those smaller guys fighting in the 125, 135s, 45s. And Charlie Valencia is a man who's actually paved the road for a lot of these fighters that are up and coming, and you got to give him a lot of respect for that. And a lot of people overlook the smaller guys, and I just love Charlie Valencia, how he performs.
I just like the fact that you said not overlook smaller guys, because I feel like that also represents me.
Anyway, Mike, thank you for coming. You know, we're out of time with life, and we got to go.
But we appreciate you coming down, and you're always welcome to come and sit in this chair and keep him at distance from me.
Right on, right on.
If you can do that.
Well, thank you guys very much for having me here, man.
It's my hand up now.
Hey, right on. Winner, here you go.
See, sore winner, but the winner nonetheless. You're the winners for watching our show. Thanks for joining us. More of My Combat Channel news. Tomorrow, we'll be back.